Hello. My name is Annie, and today I'm doing my cash stuffing for the month of July. So, what's new? I'm late. I'm running behind on all of my videos. I've got a lot of editing to do, and I think I did film a June unstuffing and spending check-in, but honestly, I can't be bothered editing that, so I'm just going to skip it. So, I hope $6,435. We'll see. Let's give it a count. 1,000, 2,000, 3,000, 3,500, 4,000, 4,500, 5,000, 250, 300, 400, 500, 600, 700, 800, 900, $6,000. 100, 200, 300, 350, 400, 6,400, 20, 30, 35. $6,435. It's been a hot minute since I did my budget, so let's get that put out on a tray. So if you're new here, I use Play Money, Australian Play currency, to represent money I keep in my bank account, my offset account, which is money that reduces the interest payable on my home loan. I'm also using money that I earned the month before. I'm always 1 month behind with my finances because I am self-employed. So my income does vary. Plus, I do take time off. It was the end of financial year, so I was hoping to get everyone paid up with their invoices. Didn't happen. It never happens. I'm always chasing up thousands and thousands of dollars at the end of financial year. But, it is what it is, and I have until October to sort that out. So we go first to my bills and sinking funds. Taxes is getting $2,000. We are getting a tax cut. Well, technically we did get the tax cut from July 1st, so I will have to recalibrate what my new taxation is. So I've got 1,000, 2,000, 5,000, 6,000, 7,000, 8,000, 8,500, 600, 700, $8,700 in taxes. Superannuation. Now, I did salary sacrifice that extra $8,000 that was in here. I just made it in with 3 days to spare, but it was the cutoff date. So I start afresh again this year. Again, with mortgage going up and up and up, I've been able to put less aside for superannuation. The tax benefit, of course, of this is that you only have to pay 15% on the dollar, whereas, in your new tax brackets, you're in the 30 cents, per dollar. So, yeah, still a saving, but again, you don't get to touch your super until you're in your 60s. So super is going to get $750 extra. We'll see how much I can put in this year. Before the interest rates went up, I was doing an extra $12,000 a year, which is a huge amount. Then last year I did really scrimp to put in that $8,000, and I'm not sure whether I can do another $8,000 this year. There is discussion about another potential rate hike. These tax cuts are inflationary, so they just put more money in the economy, and I think the Reserve Bank might want to see some data, but good gosh. The mortgage is high, people. Bills and utilities. It's getting $500. It's regular $500. So I've got $1,500, $600, $700 in bills and utilities. I did just have the big ones come out, like gas and hot water. I just paid for another year's of contents insurance, but yeah, we'll see. Council rates is getting $100. Now, I have a sneaking suspicion this is going up, so and we'll see, but I haven't got the rates from the council yet. So I got $100 to $210. Strata levy is going to get $200, I think, just $200. I still have money left over in here, so $100, $200, $300, $400, $500, $600, and $10. This one I know for sure is going up. I'm on my buildings committee, plus there's talk of a special levy. There's nothing wrong with my building. It's fine. It's like, we've had like multiple engineers and stuff in to check. But I think the cost of living is starting to get to people, so we're having a lot of people pay their levies late, so that creates deficits. So to cover that, there's talk of a special levy, but we'll see. A special levy probably will have to come out of the big bills and utilities thing. I cut back viciously when interest rates started going up, and yeah, anything that could be cut was cut. Subscriptions, all of that kind of stuff. I did buy some TV subscriptions, annual ones, but they came out of my splurge fund instead of my regular bills fund. We'll see. We'll see. Anyway, strata levy has $610. Medical's getting skipped. It still has $660. Business is getting $100. Again, I've got until October to get my business finances that last quarter together, and then I'll go see my accountant. $500, $600, $700, and $20, $35. $735. Savings is getting $500. So I've got $5,500. Yeah, I do try to throw in $500 every month just for regular savings. No plan, but you never know, right? I do count my other things as kind of savings, but this is just pure savings. Most of the other categories I have tend to have a true purpose behind them or an end goal. Right now, the end goal is to maximize my offset account as much as I can, just to reduce the interest payable on the home loan. Yeah, the more you keep in your bank account, really, the more principal is paid to the loan and the less interest. Yeah, it's painful. It's so painful. I need to earn more money. Emergency fund still sits at $15,000, and I'll think about increasing this if I do have more money. Groceries, we're already well into the month of July, and I've spent a lot of it, but it's getting its regular $600 groceries and eating out. I did have a lot of money left at the end of last month. I had $60, $70 left at the end of last month, and I did buy coffee as well. I don't know how I had that much money, and I still went out every week to eat. I think I've just been cooking far more frugally. Yeah. Speaking of cooking, I'm behind on the cooking videos, editing. Oh, I have filmed them, but I have 4 to edit. Yeah. Moving on. Splurge is getting its regular $200. I have $1,000, $100, $200, $350, $70, $90. $1,390. yeah, I need to buy a few things. I'm still on the hunt for shoes, if you remember back when. But my teeny tiny feet preclude me from getting shoes in my size. Plus, I need to buy a dress for that wedding coming up. I had a squeeze through my wardrobe and I have put on weight, unfortunately. And although I have lost a teeny tiny bit of weight, it's just not going to be enough to squeeze into pre-COVID clothes. So, joy. Home and miscellaneous will be getting $100. So I have 100, 200, 300, 20, 40, 60, 360 in home and miscellaneous. And again, I've spent a lot of this. I had my regular subscriptions come out. So, you know, things like toilet paper, all of that come out. I mean, I don't need it at the moment. I'm still good for a few more weeks, but, you know, set and forget, right? Oops. And I just knocked you. Family is getting $50. 150, 70, 80, 85. I haven't been home to see my parents in a few weeks. I had a bit of the sniffles and I just didn't want to go home and give it to them. So, yeah, I was like miserable in my apartment, just like dying on the couch. It wasn't COVID. My mum was like, "Are you sure you don't have COVID?" I was like, "Well, I did the test twice." Oh, I felt miserable. No cough, sniffles, a lot of them, runny nose. My body hurt like you wouldn't believe. I was like having body aches for like, I don't know, a good week and a half. I did get the COVID booster and the flu shot this year. So I probably did get the flu, let's be honest. And because I got vaccinated, I only had to deal with half of the pain. So there's that. Gifts and hosting. I already had people over on the weekend, so I spent a lot of it. Plus, I bought other things, so yeah, a lot of this is already gone. 150, 60, 65. Overspending still has $100 in it, and next month is getting $1,000. This is a high income month for me, so I'm just going to put it aside for next month. I think I'm going to take like a week off work. I'm tired. So I've got $1,250 in next month. That's like, I don't know, not even a third of my mortgage. If rates go up, guys, I'm going to lose it. And that's bills and sinking funds done. On to savings challenges. Scrimp and save. Now, this is where I take money out of my groceries and eating out. So I've already spent a lot of my grocery money already, and I don't know where it went. Oh no, I do know. I had to buy like pantry restock things like soy sauce, mirin, sake, all of the condiments, the oyster sauce, the things that I buy like once a year. So that took a giant chunk out of it. I also bought rice, I think, so the bulk stuff. Yeah, a lot of it is gone already. So we'll see how far the budget goes this month. I think I'm just going to do 2 dice. Yep, $5. So $5 out of groceries into scrimp and save. And yeah, like I said, I've already spent a week's worth of groceries and way more than usual. I mean, I did have dinner out and it was an expensive sushi thing, so that's probably where a lot of the money went. But now I have $360 left and a good, 20 days to go. We'll see how this works. Fingers crossed. I'm sure it'll be fine. If I need to eat out, it comes out of splurge, right? This is what the budget is. New phone will be getting $100. So in new phone, that is a pipe dream. $500, $600, $700, $800. And that puts me over the halfway mark, I think. So $800. Again, resisting the desire to empty this out and putting it into savings. Yeah, we'll see. I might, stop at 1,000 and then put it into emergency fund. Because at this point, I'm not buying a new phone just for fun. I'm buying a new phone if this one cocks it. Never the Bride, that's coming up. I've got to check in on the status of the Airbnb situation. Is getting $100. So I should have $1,000. So $500, $600, $700, $800, $900, $1,000. 100 of this in cash. I need to get another nice crispy 100 to put in a red envelope. So yeah. Couple nights away, plus food, plus whatever activities we decide to go on. Maybe a wine tour thing. Sounds nice. I've got some friends who don't drink. So they're like, we like to go for the scenery. We don't mind being designated drivers. I'm like, good, because I'm getting lit. Being an adult will still be empty for now. Father's Day, that's coming up soon, right? I've got $35. $35. So now in Father's Day, I've got 50, 70, 80, 85. Yeah. September, right? September. I never remember. I'm pretty sure September. All right. Yeah. So we'll see. I don't think the budget will be as big next month. Obviously, I'm going to take some time off, so it's good to be ahead. So only $15 to go. And the last one is Christmas. Better get a move on this one. I always leave this too late. And it's going to get the final 50. So now Christmas has 150, 70, 80, 180. All of these savings challenges and more are available on my Etsy store if you're interested, so I will pop the link for these down in the description box below. Anyway, that's been my cash stuffing for the month of July. I hope you've all been well, and I'll catch you next time. Bye.